All right. Good evening. We are back with some more Guild Wars guides. We are doing a guide for the underworld farming. I actually have to give a shout out to Guild Wars Mega Whale for giving me the idea. He recently did a guide for farming Ectos on his warrior, and I wanted to do the same, but show you how you can be sure to make enough money out of your farm, even though you might not drop an Ecto. Something that I want to make clear is that Ecto farming, whether you're in normal mode or hard mode, has pretty much the same rates, the same drop rates for ectoplasms, but it is very important that you don't feel like you're wasting any money if you mess up a run, or if you get unlucky and you don't drop an ecto. You still need to feel like you're coming on top. The 1k, the 1 platinum expense that you took on in order to start the underworld farm. So just to give a little bit of context, you need to have Temple of the Aegis, or the equivalent in factions or Nightfall. There are other outposts on those campaigns that will be able to take you to the underworld. Temple of Aegis usually traditionally is the one that people are the most acquainted with in order to run these kind of farms. And I wanted to show you how to do this farm with how to do this farm solo, so that anytime you drop any gold, anytime you go on to one of these underworld farms, you're always able to come up with more money than you started with. And that's very important to me. It was very important when I had started this back in the day, and so I wanted to show you how to basically guarantee that you're gonna make yourself enough money back for every run, so that if you do have an unlucky run, if you do not drop any Ectos, you're still making the 1 platinum back for sure. And playing solo really helps that, because you're gonna drop gold pretty often, but you're not going to be able to you're not gonna really be able to see a real return unless you pick up everything, unless you're playing solo. The items that you drop, the gold really helps getting back to that 1 platinum. So let me show you how you can farm the underworld to try and farm Ectos solo with a ritualist build. Right now I am running the Signet of Spirits, so the SOS build. It's a very traditional, very powerful build. It's actually powerful enough that I recommend this build. This is the strongest build for any caster. I have a monk, and unlikely to say, even though I'm very good at healing, my heroes are just faster than human reflexes. So there is not a massive incentive for me to play monk, and for me to play a healing monk, so I usually run this exact build, but on my caster monk, right? So any caster profession will be able to run this extremely easy. It's still extremely powerful. Now, if you are a ritualist, you are able to put channeling magic to 16, which really helps with the damage output, because the maximum that you can do with any other profession is 12. But the build is still super strong, and it still really works even without the channeling being at 16. So in either case, even if the major runes of channeling takes out 50 HPs, you really cannot take any hits from the axed. I don't know what we're gonna call them, the axie. There is, people are always debating about that, and nobody actually still knows how they're supposed to be pronounced. So I think we're gonna call him Axd tonight. and go from there. But let me show you how sure the process is to be able um, to make back my one platinum. So I'm gonna deposit absolutely everything. Let's see. Okay, so these items are not sellable. So victory token, I'm just gonna keep it because we're gonna find a lot more of those. Honeycomb, not really need to do that. I'll show you. You can run this without any uh, any help whatsoever. I have some war supplies. If you have them, I do recommend you use them. If you do the process right, you're not going to need those. So let me sell this truncheon. Sell. Great. Now I'm gonna deposit everything other than one platinum. So deposit funds. I'm gonna deposit one platinum and 529 gold. So that leaves me with one platinum. So when I start the underworld, I will be exactly in. Have the wrong game selected. Do I? Yeah, I gotta select Guild Wars, not Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars Reforged. Update. Okay. So with this in mind, we can get started. So in order to get started, if there is divine favor, you will know if there is divine favor because all of the statues have their elements. So the statue of Balthazar over there has flames. The statue of Grant has ice, you know, death, ice. That's what they're for. And the statue of Melandru has flowing water. So if you don't see the active elements, it means that there is no active divine favor. You will know if there is divine favor also if you get one of these notifications to the side. So Allison the Awesome has achieved the title, the Legendary Defender of Ascalon. The gods have extended their blessing. So you will see it from the statue or you will see it in chat. So I will kneel in front of the statue to get Grant to come out. Voice of Grant comes out. We pay 1 platinum, and now I have 0 gold, and we can get started. I have 0 gold. Let's make sure I get back to 1 platinum. You will see how much we make by the end of it. So I will go ahead and cast my spirits. So Signet of Spirits, Shadow Song, Blood Song, Pain, Vampirism, and Spirit Siphon. I'm going to aggro the Axty, have them come down, sit behind my heroes, and okay, I'm gonna use the summon spirits in order to move around and heal them. It looks like my Blood Song didn't really do my Shadow Song didn't really do its job and blind the guy, but it was sufficient. The damage output, if you pull the monsters the right way, the damage output will always be enough. The big problem comes when you add wrong and you have too many people and your spirits cannot either inflict blindness fast enough or put damage fast enough. So be always aware of that. Having all your spirits always recasted, it's very important. So make sure that before you go aggro, before you spawn any monsters, you might have all of your spirits summoned and healed. So here we should be spawning a couple of mobs. Dying Nightmare. Oh, we also add the Axty. Let's go ahead and back up immediately. See, that was a bad pull on my part. This should be okay. I have Shadow Song again. Keep it in the back. No need to move it. And then start recasting. The spirits in the front will take the aggro from the monsters. And in the meanwhile, I am recasting everything. Perfect. So here's what I was talking about. If you have a party of 8 heroes or any heroes, you will split these coins by as many people. If you don't have heroes, you're gonna get the full amount of coins. You're gonna drop a lot of 190, 120 stacks of gold, and it's gonna make making your money back very easy. And then if you do drop a glob or two per run, you're way on top of what you came in for, plus you made the gold. So highly recommend you pick up everything, and highly recommend you don't panic whenever things go wrong. Spirit of Shadow Song is there. We also spawn a Grasping Darkness. Very important to always use Painful Bond again and again every time you have it available, because that really amplifies the damage output off the spirits. Always very important not to panic. Wrong pulls are going to happen. As long as you keep moving and gain time until your spirits respawn, it's gonna save you many times that you don't do a perfect pull. So my advice is, once you aggro them, right before the Axty are able to attack the spirits, just pull them back once, so that your Shadow Song has time to work on all the different spirits. That was risky, but I did see that the Axty was blinded, so that should be quite fine. We did get a gold drop right here, and as per usual, you know, get that gold identified. That'll make it worth it a lot more. Definitely always worth the price of always worth the price of, oh shit, of course, the timing was spectacular over there. Alright, let's see. So always try and learn where the Grasping Darkness do spawn. This could be a problem. Let's see. No, Shadow Song is still alive, and here's another gold. Guys, I tell you, the drops are always so unconstant. I actually practiced one run of this before filming it tonight, before streaming it, and I didn't get a single gold. I didn't get a single ectoplasm. Tonight we already have 2 golds, so definitely going better. You know, some people call it streamer loot. So I do hope we can see that we drop an Ecto, the Axty, the Skeletal Dooms, and I also believe the Elementalist big spiders that spawn while you're doing the quest. I'll show you guys, because we're gonna do a couple after. Can spawn globs, so can the phantasms that come up. So the Guild Wars Mega Whale farm was more closer to, he was farming the little ghostly spiders. I can't remember what they're called, but we're gonna see them later. His farm was more focused on that, and that's completely fine. Those are a very good farm. You just cannot farm them with this build. I think it's not completely impossible, but it gets so much harder to farm them with this build, because they can sustain each other. They really don't die really easy. So the damage output that you can put out is not high enough for you to get kills on them. It's not impossible, but it's definitely just very risky business. So I don't recommend trying to farm them with this build, but we're probably gonna leave them for last, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean, that you shouldn't try to farm those out with this build. So I do hope we can drop a glob to show you guys tonight that the farm works. This is, you know, one of the old farms that the old Guild Wars players, the veterans used to do back in the day, and it was really popular. There is actually another area in Tyria where you can try and farm globs, and it's completely free to enter. So it is a good farm no matter what you try, because it is free to enter. So even if you don't make that much money, you are still coming up on top for sure. But it is, it is definitely much more worth your time to try and farm some globs. Um, Back in the day, the economy was much less skewed than now, so you could like play normally and save money to buy Ectos. Um, I don't know exactly what works nowadays, but that's why I want to give you the option. I want to show you how you can be independent to get your own Ectos, right? So hopefully we get some, but you know, and this farm actually lasts quite a bit of time because you can clear a lot by yourself. There is a lot that can be cleaned with this farm by yourself. So definitely try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this build can be improved. This is one of the classics, right? But there's always room for improvement, especially with the skill balances that we just saw in the last couple weeks, right? There could be a better combination. There could be something better. But between the gold, the items that we're gonna drop, and between the gold and the items that we're gonna drop, it should be very easy to make your platinum back. And then, anything on top of that is gold, is absolutely gravy. I absolutely recommend that you try it out. Oh, 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 oh. Don't get hit again, Dom. Don't get hit again. Okay, took one down, took two down. There is one more. See? You can take a hit or two. A hard mode is definitely always one. Actually, it's very risky even to get one because the XD can give you bleeding. If you get hit once and get bleeding, if you're that unlucky, you're just gonna go down with one hit. So absolutely recommend that you don't get hit. The skeleton, they give you a little bit of leeway. You can mess up with the doom skeletons, but and boom. So we clear the first chamber, 200, and plus this is worth already 400 by itself. This is worth 200 by itself, so that's 600. That's already 800 gold in between these three items and this first room. So 800 gold, getting very close to the platinum without even counting the rest. This is 120 gold, so that's basically, we're basically back at a platinum right now. So this farm will always make your money back as soon as you get used to running it. It's one of the great classics. It works for a reason. It's tested, tried and true, and I wonder if it can ever be improved. Here, let's see if we can aggro without making a mess over here. Perfect. But yeah, like we just have cleared only the first room, even without finding a glob, which, sometime you're gonna get 0, sometime you're gonna get 1, sometime you're gonna get 2, sometime you're gonna get 4. So even just by cleaning the first room, what is it? How long have I been streaming for? 19 minutes. In 19 minutes, you have already made 1 platinum, which is not, record breaking or anything, but it's to tell you that even when you have bad runs, you are gonna get more money than you paid in to come in and walk out with a profit. And it's not a bad gold farm. Like, almost every group drops an item, so it will be quite easy to fill up your entire inventory and make some money on top of that. And then, every glob that drops after is absolutely gravy. Combined with the victory tokens, which you can probably go trade for other items, this is a very profitable farm, especially when done solo. You could probably run some heroes just to be safer, but it's really not necessary. If it's your first time, you can definitely run some heroes. You can definitely bring a healer behind, but it's really not necessary. Also, with heroes and with henchmen, I do, recommend that you be very careful. You try and play even more defensive than we are right now, because they tend to have their own will. They will just go aggro and out of their groove for absolutely no reason. Oh wow, third gold. So I did a run before this. I did the entire run, which is much longer than what we're doing now, and I didn't find a single gold. Tonight I've already found 3 golds, and we're well above the platinum now. Well above the platinum value now, so absolutely worth your time. This is a good farm, even though you don't find an Ecto, and when you find an Ecto, you may also find 2 or 3. So you're always gonna make money. You just have to learn how to handle the wrong aggros, which are gonna come up. There's a patrol coming up. Going smoothly. Biggest thing that you really gotta watch out for is the Shadow Song. The Axti are gonna attack the Shadow Song first, so the safest approach to get this done is cast your spirits, wait a little bit, because your spirits are still gonna survive at least 30 seconds, so you could at least like try and gain 5, 6, 10 seconds and then aggro, so that you're closer to the Shadow Song actually cooling to like the cooldown of Shadow Song to actually elapse, so that you can have a second chance in case that the Axti don't get blinded on your first attempt. So in fact, I'm gonna propose a change to this build. Put the Shadow Song. You should probably cast Shadow Song first. So I'm actually gonna do this. This way, by casting it first, you are gaining another second or two, and you're gonna be able to have it accessible even faster than you need it. So I've actually never tried it like this, but now that I'm thinking about it and explaining to you guys, it actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, he's not coming. Biggest advice with the skeletons is just keep moving around. They're not gonna hit you with the spear for 100 if you move around. So also, just so you know, this area drops eternal shields. Ooh, XD. I wasn't paying attention. If you happen to drop like even a Rec 10 or a Rec 11 gold inscribable shield, like one of those eternal shields, those are worth some money. You could just go ahead and sell it directly, and that pays for a bunch of ectos. I don't know how they go now. I really have no gauge on the current economy of the game, but back in the day, a golden inscribable eternal shield was worth a pretty penny. Even just for the skin, even if you don't find it inscribable, it is worth some money. So definitely, it's a cool item. It's absolutely a cool item. Like, look at this, guys. This is a cool shield, not gonna lie. So you can definitely even just keep it for yourself, and that's a bonus of farming this area. So I want to show you the kind of problem that we have with the let's see what they're called. I cannot remember what they're called, but they are right in this direction. The smite crawlers. Like, I'm probably not gonna die against the smite crawlers, but there is a very good chance that I'm not gonna be able to take him down. I want to show you guys. You could try. I would like to be able to try them, but they heal their hexes, so painful blood actually disappears. And they have some punitive prayers, so it's very, very easy to not actually take him down. Yeah, he used smite hex immediately. So they're gonna come around the corner, so there is a chance to take him down, but it's definitely a slow process because they have Reversal of Fortune. So they heal themselves, they can do damage to you, and they can smite the, they have heal condition, they have smite hex. So really, really, really hard to take him down. It's not impossible, I believe, but it's really not worth your time, and it's a risk. If you're paying attention to them, maybe a patrol could spawn behind you. And so really, I can't take him down, right? I've already tried. I've already tried the other night. It does not look like you could do this. Maybe if you brought one hero, you could try and bring like a Mesmer so that the Mesmer could panic them and interrupt most of their skills. That would already improve your chances by 60, 70, 80%. But I wouldn't recommend it. You're just going to be cutting into your profits. There is plenty to clear still that we can clear with this build. And we have already made well above 1 platinum now. And I can even sell this shield directly, straight up. I can just even go sell it. So it doesn't need to be a perfect run, guys. It just needs to be a profitable run, and then anything extra is absolutely fantastic. So let's clear this chamber back here. And I think, oh, that could be a problem. So when you aggro them and you don't have spirits out, let them do their first attack. Their first attack is always distracting blow. It actually does not do damage to you, but it does interrupt you. So if they interrupt your Signet of Spirits, you're gonna have a tougher time taking them down. So don't panic. Let them do the first attack and then start casting after that, okay? Absolutely doable. I don't believe the Grasping Darkness can drop Ectos, so they're only extra loot for you to make some money. So overall, this is a pretty good farm. Definitely recommend it, even just to make money. And then, yeah, you are gonna drop Ectos. It's just gonna take a little bit of patience. The drop rates are still pretty abysmal no matter what. Alright, let's see. There is an Axty right here. Let's take that one down. As I said, I do recommend a Ritualist. Best profession by far to get this done, but absolutely not necessary. You can get this done with any caster profession. You just have to be a little bit more defensive. And then you should be absolutely fine. Let's see. Nightmare. Boom. Down. Axty. And then 2 skeletons. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Came. Do you see, guys? It came straight for the Shadow Song. It knows to attack the Shadow Song. So how long have you guys been playing Guild Wars? Are you veterans? Are you new? Can I give you any advice? Been playing since 2009. I have 1 character with Guam, so it's a good achievement. There's definitely a lot more people that have done it. There's a lot of people that have done it on multiple characters, so absolute shout out to those mad lads, but I'm happy to help if I can. I've done it more on the PvE side of things. There is other people that have done it with a lot of PvP titles, with a lot of expandable titles. I think I only did Sweet Tooth and Drunkard, I believe. I didn't do the party guy. Party animal. Okay, some more XD. Wow. Heaven's Arch. That's 4 golds, guys. 4 golds in one run. We will take it. Let's go. Oh, I'm not acquainted with this. Is it new? Guys, is this a new skill? Are you guys familiar with this? I wanted to hold on. I'm not sure I've seen this before. I have literally never seen this skin before. Crazy. It's crazy. I thought I'd seen it all by now. Is this a newer skin? Can you guys let me know? I'm not sure I've ever seen that one. I kind of want to check it out real quick. Give me a second. Heaven's Arch Guild Wars. The skin for rare monk Fossey is the name of the boss. Neither the icon nor the item change color regardless of the dye applied. The skin was previously only available via a promotional item. It was added to the rare drop table as part of the 20th anniversary celebration. That's why it is a newer thing. This item can be destroyed. Okay. Alright. Just learned something new. And I seen a new skin that I had never seen before. That's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Let's go ArenaNet. So the Obsidian Behemoth, you can do them. It is not a problem. You can kill those too if you want to make the extra money. In fact, the point of this all guide is to show you as much as you can possibly do with this build. Basically, I recommend you to go up until you're filled up. If you found an Ecto, great. If you haven't, you're still gonna make pretty much a decent amount of money. So hopefully they spit out an Ecto tonight. The drop rate has been decent so far, so I really hope that we do get to see one. The glittering dust is also sellable. It's also something that used for con sets. So fiery dragon sword. All right. We're getting good drops tonight, but not a glob yet, so... There's 3 skeletons of doom. They'd have it. They got it. They got it. They got it. 3 victory tokens. Man. Could we please lock out for once? Come on. Come on. Give us an Ecto. We're here for Ectos. Big thing, don't ever go melee while these guys are up. They cast a lot of traps. You are literally gonna explode immediately. I don't even know if we're able to kill them. That I'm unsure about. Why are they not doing damage? They can, okay, they can. So they have a healing spring trap. So they stand on it, they heal each other. Wow, Snake's Envy. Alright. I would say let's give it a few moments. They might still have traps. There they are. They're going off. And I'm dead. Lesson to be learned. They are dead. But you can... we have definitely made 1 platinum back. Let's see actually how much money we made. But any of those will be able to be picked up. I maybe recommend you kill them and just come back like 2 minutes later, and don't do what I did. I think that I am not gonna upload this video. Like, I want to make another... I want to farm this again and show that this farm can drop Ectos. But we made a total of 2 platinum and 699 gold. And I just sold straight everything to the merchant. If you actually sell the glittering dust, if you recycle the demonic remains and get the glittering dust out of them and sell those, that'll be a lot more money. But even with a short run where I died, I was able to make my money back and some, and we were really farming for some globs. So let's op on actually Guild Wars 2 now. So now that we have done the UV farm, we're gonna make the guide with this. I'm probably gonna do it one more night because I do want to drop an Ecto. I was unlucky in this run and I didn't find one, so I definitely want to get on a night. I want to upload to YouTube an attempt where they actually do cough up an Ecto. In the meanwhile, we're gonna go on Guild Wars 2 and do some World versus World and still chat it up. I do upload to YouTube multiple times a week, and I upload all my live streams, so if you need something in the background to put on, they'll all be there. But also, I do make videos. I'm making a series on how to get all of the prophecies missions with bonuses. So you can, if you're trying to get your first guardian of Tyria, you definitely can follow the guide. So more content to come. I've done a video on the lore of the prophecies campaign and much more. So there is I'm just starting out right now. So but you will be able... Where the crap are we at? How are we not dead? We will be able to... I will be able to upload more and more, and I post new content every week. So definitely follow if you are a fan of Guild Wars, Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 3. As news come out for Guild Wars 3, we're gonna cover those. So it's always something that we are gonna be doing here. You'll find me live. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I actually didn't find it earlier. I didn't see it on my way.
How it's done.
On my way down. Okay, let's go in world versus world. We're gonna do some chatting it up and some chatting it up and some playing. So currently in Guild Wars 2, I am working on making the Warbringer, the legendary backpack for World versus World, and I'm very excited because I just finished my Bifrost, which I'm carrying at the moment. And now I can actually begin working on the right side of the legendary crafting that I gotta do. I got all the left side on my main, so got PvE armor minus the free gloves. If you don't know how to get the free gloves, it's really easy with fractals. Highly recommend it. Super easy. Just do your fractals and you'll get them. Literally do level 1 fractals, the quick play, and you will get these. So absolute shout out to ArenaNet for doing that. And then this I actually crafted many years ago. Sunrise I crafted many years ago. Bifrost is brand new. So all my left side on my main is now legendary. Now I gotta do on my right side, which is gonna take freaking forever. But one step at a time. We're here to get ready for Guild Wars 3 together. And we will be doing exactly that. The reason why just now I was in the Verdant Brink is because I'm going back through all of the old expansions and getting masteries that I don't have, you know, and finishing all of the masteries that I don't have. So that requires going back, finding mastery points, unlocking them, and I am blabbering too much. Let me find where my guild is at. Dark Grimoire. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's get started with some War versus World. But now we're working on Warbringer War versus World backpack. I actually don't like what it looks like, but it's I do enjoy War versus World a lot, so I will probably be crafting a lot of World versus World legendaries that are available, not the armor because we already have the PvE armor. But at least we are having a good time at night. We're here, we're streaming it. I'll be here pretty often covering some World versus World and Guild Wars content. So if you're new to the channel, leave a follow. If you are lurking, leave a message. It makes my day. If you don't want to, it's okay. But you're more than free to do that, and I absolutely encourage it. Say hi to the guild, see what's going on. Where'd they go? I come here and they leave? Well, that's great. Where'd he go? I catch up to them and they leave? Absolutely great. But the cool thing about playing at this hour off the night is that there is really not that many people. So it's really... But yeah. So let's catch up to them. There's actually currently a contest for 50 gold. I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna take a second and write it on the channel screen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Can you guys stop teleporting away every time I get close? I'm asking, please. Pretty please. Alrighty, I do wanna. Is there company? Where are we going here? Yeah, there might be company. There is.
Save yourselves! Refreshing.
Choice. Freedom.
Armored up.
Liberation.
Alright, let's see if we can get some kills over here.
That feels good. Save yourselves! Where am I?
Help.
I wield great wisdom. That feels good.
We gotta heal.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Stand your ground.
No.
Can't see anything.
Return.
They're out healing me. Give me 1 sec since we have this interruption right here. Let's see. Text. go.
Restore, cleanse, believe.
Oh, they're still hunting. They're still fighting. They're fighting right now.
I can move mountains.
Alright, get some supplies, fix these walls.
Attack my target!
Where are our resources? What's the plan, boss? Are we going, or are we just taking a look? What's the plan? Agreed. Come on. Taking the lower down. Supervisor.
I feel strong. Restore, cleanse, believe. That feels good.
Let's go. Man, this music is peak. Almost sounds like the Misty Mountains. Should be winning this round. Six seconds, end around. Go skirmish. Let's go. About to finish another gift of battle. And I gotta look up how many mystic clovers I need. Ooh, is there company? There might be company.
Attack my target!
Yep. We can get there. Change your map. Change your map.
Choice. Freedom. Liberation!
Okay. Looks like, what is it? Dreadfall was under attack. It wasn't. I guess we're trying to take it then.
Urge to kill rising!
forbidden to die.
Restore. Cleanse. Believe. That feels good.
Stand your ground.
Armored up.
Swirl like sand.
Save yourself.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
You can never have too much treasure. That feels good.
Let's get some ore. Making golems? Okay.
I've got the target. bring this one down.
I was the illusion. Swirl like sad.
Sweet. Keep the golems, yes?
That feels good. I've armored up. Refreshing.
Alright, take this keep. We just took their keep. Now we're taking this tower. Pretty good. Question. Do you guys know where do you guys think the
I'm
next
neither here nor there.
what areas of Syria we just haven't been at yet? Personally, I would like to see more the areas that used to belong to the Luxon and Kurzik. You know, the Ecto Forest and the Jade Sea. I want to see more of those. It felt like in Guild Wars 1 there was a lot more explorable area there than there is now. But I also understand that they couldn't release Wake Minimap for End the Dragons. But, you know, we could have some more. There is plenty of Elona left to explore. There's like more than 2/3 of Elona left. There is the entirety of Daslana, which is next to Elona. It's a big inland region in Elona. I don't think we've ever been to Daslana, even in Guild Wars 1. Where could that, you know? I don't know that much about that area. I would be curious to know what you think they are going to show us next. Probably it's going to be next year. If I had to guess, we won't see another expansion until right about the same time that we will have the Guild Wars 3 beta. Up until if we get the beta, like, you know, fall next year, I think maybe summer next year, we're gonna know about the next expansion.
Now that's a combo.
And also, what new content are they gonna do for Guild Wars 1? Like, they keep saying they have an unannounced project, but we don't know where they're going, right? Also, just a quick reminder, we do have a contest going on for YouTube. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. If you follow the YouTube channel on the contest page, let me show you very quickly. If you find this short, if you find the contest short and leave a like and a comment and a subscribe, so there it is, free entry giveaway right here. If you play Guild, mostly I am learning. The audio works wrong. It's not the right audio, so thank you, browser, for not working properly. But if you subscribe, comment, and like on that video, comment your in-game name. I will be extract in between. I think there's 2 people that signed up for now, so you have about a 33% chance right now to win 50 gold for, you know, and the sign up is absolutely free. But my name is Bengor, BengorT Game. I stream multiple nights a week, right around this time. So anywhere in between the past 2 hours and the next hour, I'll usually be streaming. And I play a lot of World vs. World at the moment because I am trying to do a lot of World vs. World legendary items, but we can't play anything that we really want to play together. So if you have any content in particular that you do want to see, I'm always down. I always need to make some gold. I'm always poor. I just bought I just crafted the Bifrost literally like last live stream. So I'm poor. I have 21 gold. That's as much gold as I have. So there you go. You should definitely follow. You should definitely come and hang out. You should tell me what you're working on and how you're getting ready for Guild Wars 3. My plan is to get a legendary on every spot on my, at least on my main. It's gonna be tough to do it again and again, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more legendaries, and then we will see about the water stuff. I don't know if I'll feel about making the water stuff, but worst case scenario, we'll go from 7 legendaries to 8 legendaries and 9 legendaries with an underwater legendary weapon. So we got a while to go. Still lots of content to be played, and lots of preparing for Guild Wars 3 to do. So absolutely recommend you stick around. Absolutely recommend we take a look together on how to grow for that, because I have to do a lot of masteries. I'm almost caught up with the entire story of the game. I actually have just a couple of chapters left to catch up on from the past. Let's see, story journal. So right now I am, the story journal doesn't show well while I'm looking here, but I have one more chapter of Living World Season 2 to play, and then I'm almost completely caught up with Visions of Eternity. So after that, after I'm caught up with the story, I can go back into the parts of the world that I've already played at and get more mastery points, because I do want to get full legendary, max level masteries. So I will be doing that with you on live stream together, figuring out how to get there. And you know, I make videos, I try and help the community as much as I'm able to bring content for, and I've just started, so I'm only gonna get better. I am only gonna be here more and more, and I do encourage you to let me know if you have any questions. Have a World versus World guild at the moment, guys? You play World versus World? So your favorite content, is it not? What do you like to play?
Knowledge
What do you
is
like to
power.
do? Also tell me, what's your favorite money making routine?
That fits good.
Because I feel like I never have enough.
You can never have too much treasure.
I always need money. Crafting all these legendaries, I just always need to be making more money. More money. Crazy. It's like it's real life. Gotta make more money, gotta make more money. It's always like that. Crazy.
That feels good.
Grind in real life, grind on the game, grind on YouTube, grind on Twitch. But been playing since 2009. Played a lot of Guild Wars and a lot of Guild Wars 2. So excited for Guild Wars 3. I do hope that I like the combat system in Guild Wars 3. But I do like that is also not so much focused on having 50 players in the same instance to do large scale content. I am excited about that. I'm excited that it's going to be smaller group. You make a larger impact on the success of what we're playing, right? So if we're doing a mission and there's 50 people, I am doing less than a 50th of the percentage of the damage. I'm a healer and a tank with this build, so it makes sense that I would do less than a 50th of the damage output. But if there is 5 people and I'm not doing my part and I'm just kind of lazily pressing 1 and just auto attacking, people will be able to see it. I'm 1 of 5, I'm 1 of 10, I'm not 1 of 50. So it's something that's gonna make people more interested in performing well and not just, you know, doing AFK farming and all that crazy jazz. Like, the game does a really good job at feeding you money in any way, shape, or form you absolutely can. So I recommend that you follow that and that you just game. Just do what you like. Just do what's fun for you. And there is always a way to get to the end game content. There's always a way to make a legendary. Whatever is your favorite activity. I even have to be honest, legendary crafting is not my favorite activity in game. I always feel like I'm always poor. I'm like, I have ascended gear.
Come here.
It's fantastic. But I also do like to change my skins pretty often. And I've been doing a lot of that since I have the legendary PvE armor. So absolutely recommend it. It's a lot of work, absolutely a lot of work. But it is fun work. The only drawback of the legendary PvE armor is that you probably have to do a lot of convergences, and you're not gonna have great methods for
Next.
you're not gonna have great methods for making the green and the red essence. No, the red essences are the easy one. The green and gold essences. So there is not a great method other than getting somebody like following a train that's doing level 2 and level 3 rifts, or doing convergencies. And convergencies are very dependent on the time that you play on. If you play in the dead of the night, and that's the only time you have available, kind of like right now, I play on European servers, so there's kind of nobody here. We're just taking the whole map. We've barely fought anyone tonight. So if that's the case, you're gonna have a tough time doing convergencies. That's the one drawback that I find, that it's actually gonna improve with Builders 3. You're more dependent on large-scale content for a lot more people to join and get it done with you. Builders 3, probably not gonna be the case, or at least a lot less, because the groups are smaller. You're gonna be less dependent on other 50 people to show up. Maybe you can get 5-10 people to show up, but not 50 in the middle of the night, in the dead of the night. So it was a fun process, but it was a long one nonetheless. So I definitely recommend that, you know, you work on your legendaries. It's basically, you know, this game wouldn't be called Fashion Wars, right? If we didn't want to do these legendaries. You gotta look like you're dripping. Absolutely dripping. And if you don't do that, you don't do that. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You can still look pretty darn nice, even with extended gear. But the fact that you can just wake up and say, yo, today I'm just gonna change my entire look of my entire armor. It's my favorite thing. It's honestly my favorite thing. It's worth the effort. I change it maybe once a day. Like once per play session I change it. So it's absolutely fun. If you don't care about it, it's totally fine, of course. Some people do, some people don't. I normally am not one that spends money on skins or anything like that, so to actually have put in the work to be able to do it by myself, it's actually kind of nice. I like that now I have that freedom, and I didn't spend money. I only played and got it done for myself. So, by the way, if you're new, if you're stopping by for the first time, ask me how you can win 50 gold. There's a contest going on right now. I will tell you how to sign up. It's really easy.
I chose you.
And there is about 2 participants at the moment. As far as I know, only 2 participants. So you have about a 33% chance of winning at the moment. So cost you nothing. 33% of winning. It's a lot better than the lottery, if I say so myself. I absolutely advise that you go check it out. Let me know if you want to know more about it.
You can never have too much treasure.
What is it? Excuse me. I apologize. It's 11:30 at night here. I yawn. What is your favorite mode? What are you playing right now, guys? Are you just watching? Are you playing? What What is the vibe tonight? Looks like people are going to work right now. It's pretty crazy. Dude, I got the most respect for these guys. Imagine like waking up early in the morning so that you can run world versus world and absolutely dominate. That's just badass. Looks like a lot of people are going to work right now. So before this, we actually were recording a guide for underworld farming in UV. I call it UV. It's wrong. It's UW. It's underworld farming in Guild Wars. I was showing how you can solo farm it and make an okay amount of gold, decent amount of gold, and work on some Ectos. And you can do that absolutely solo, even though the monsters are level 26, 29. It's 100% doable. It's the old reliable Signet Spirits build, the SOS build, and it's very good, very good. I highly recommend it. And it's a good activity for Guild Wars to be doing these days, you know. And it's not overly complicated. You don't need to know like a ton of crazy spots. Oh, use this ledge. Make sure they can't attack you. You don't have to really glitch anything to make it work. You just kind of do it. Your spirits are strong enough, especially if you're playing with a ritualist. Looks like there is like 5 of us left. It's gonna be tough if we find anybody. I'm kind of up for a challenge, to be honest. Well, if you're here, thanks for watching. If you're already following the channel, thanks for being here. If not, consider following. I stream multiple nights a week, and I like talking to humans. I like pizza. I like Guild Wars. I like traveling. It's hot as balls lately. And yo, breakfast boys, the one and only. What up? Already glad you're here. Already glad you're lurking. What up, man? Don't feel like you have to ride just because I'm begging. That's completely fair. So, but you definitely can. I changed all the alerts. I made them Guild Wars themed, so I am itching for, somebody to come up and leave a follow and try and see if they work. But the YouTube channel is actually kind of proceeding. I've gotten a few follows, so I gotta keep making content. I was a little disappointed that I did like 30 minutes Underworld farm in Guild Wars earlier, and I didn't get a single Ecto. I made decent money. I got like 4 golds and all that, so it was still like worth the time. But I was trying to make a guide so I could show, hey, you can solo farm it and you can drop Ectos, and I didn't get any Ectos, so I'm gonna have to try one more time, I guess. It's odd because sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 0, sometimes you get 2. I wish the drop rate was a little bit stronger.
Armored up.
Alright, we got some company here.
Save yourselves. Strong.
Missed him.
Attack my target!
I think we're just going for the keep. I think I'm gonna keep going.
Never saw it coming.
Refreshing. That feels good. Save yourselves.
Gonna make me use my yields, actually. We gonna do that? It's 2v1. I can't even complain. No, it's 2v2. I'm bored with this. Let's go. Come on. Ow. I got a bug bite on my arm. I want to get the zapper and just extinguish them.
I feel strong.
Tell me you're concentrated while you game without telling me you're concentrated while you game. I got bit and did not even notice I had a fly in the room. Let's see. Alright. Small group though, that's the problem. If we find any resistance, we're gonna get to fight pretty quickly. Ooh. Alright. See if we can help out. Who's making this music? That's pretty vibey. What is making this music? I guess who is more than what, but... Darn flies! Why you have to come and bite me?
I've got the target.
Come here, bud. Come on. You're gonna come take a 3v1? Is that what you're gonna do? 4v1?
Save yourselves. My strength fails me.
See?
Ow. That's a problem. Alright. We can't get a knock, though. Can we get a knock? Hey, what up, Phil?
Armored up.
What's up? Just be grinding as usual.
That feels good.
Trying to get into some fights over here.
Save yourselves.
Oh, that's
I need
bad.
healing. Seriously.
Oh, I pulled it off. Come on.
I'm neither here nor there. I'm okay.
Oh, if you put a target, go ahead and push it. Don't let me push it alone. What's up, Phil? You playing anything tonight? How was sushi, by the way? Is that mask gonna be mad at me? I said I wasn't gonna die. Is he still here? I don't even know if he went to bed. No, he's still here. said I wasn't gonna die.
I've got the target.
Oh, nice. Nice, GG, man. It's still 0 deaths if you didn't notice it. At least we're fighting some. It's a lot more entertaining. It's a lot more fun to play. Just capping towers and capping towers with no rhyme or reason. I'm gonna need to go to bed soon too. Dead Space. Why do I know that game, but I can't remember what it is? We actually doing something here? What are we doing? Are we catapulting? We've been catapulting for a minute. Thought we'd be we'd have the wall down by now. Are they fixing it as we are shooting it? There you go. See, I see it. I complain and they get it going. Now it's whether they can get the next one.
Attack my target!
Ah, okay. I gotcha. That's why I've heard about it, but I don't really know what it is because it's spooky. If it wasn't spooky, I probably would have a higher chance of knowing what actually it is. Classes that can infinitely run. Oh, come on.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
How is he faster while he's down than I am? Come on, game. Trebuchet. Good night, bud. Thanks for stopping by. See you Friday.
Now I'll have to make another one.
Ah, it's open. I didn't see.
Save yourselves! Stand and fight!
Hey, I gotta respect these guys. They're just coming out and fighting.
the target.
They're outnumbered, but
I am the wind. Never saw
that
it coming.
Mesmer that escaped before.
Oh, thank you.
You
Oh,
won't
yeah.
escape.
Oh, no, you're not leaving.
I'm fading fast.
I've got the
You're
target.
not leaving. You coming with me,
That feels good.
brother?
Armored up.
Oh my
Hurts,
god!
doesn't it?
Hey, yeah. I got your ace.
Here come the flames. That went better than I expected. Save yourselves. Knowledge is power. Behold, the ocean's power. I call upon the storm's power.
I call upon the storm's power. Let me guess, an elementalist?
That feels good.
I'm gonna fight some more people. Come on.
Not enough energy.
Let's fight more people. I can't go this way, can I? I have to go from the wall. Duh. Duh.
Save yourselves.
Good NPCs. Let me through. Where are they fighting here? I'm just so slow getting here. I just missed where they're at now. Bruh. You chill.
Refreshing. Strong.
Can you chill? Thanks. Yeah, I'm the newbie here in this World versus World guild, so
That feels good.
and we're about getting to that part of the night. Alright, I think, let's see, Wizard's Vault Daily. Hey, I did not even try to do the daily. I didn't try at all. I just played. That's always a bonus. Always a big bonus. Let's go. Daily done, and it ain't even tomorrow here. Let's see. Where do I want this mic? Here. That's fine. Everything's sounding good. The microphone too high, too low. Music. Actually, there is no music. The game is not playing any music at the moment. So I'll tell you, the World vs. World dailies, I don't even have any enabled. I could try them and let you know. I'll tell you what, I'll try them and let you know. I know the weeklies are easy enough. So since the weeklies are very, very easy, I would say the dailies are probably very doable. Now, one thing that I want to warn you about, at least that concerns me. I know it doesn't concern a lot of players. I like to play this tank healer build, so if you get a daily where you gotta do damage to other players, you're probably gonna be fine, especially if you play throughout a part of the day that it's populated, because you're just gonna play in a group, so you're gonna end up doing enough damage, so it should be still pretty easy. But if you end up playing in a part of the night like this, where we got into like 3 fights within an hour and a half, you could struggle to get your daily damage to players. Like if that's one of your dailies. If it's camps and towers and you know, win one keep or something like that, it's definitely doable. Whether it's busy or not, but if you get damage to players, you're kind of stuck to whatever part of the day you play. And they should be quite doable. I put them on tomorrow. We can take a look. Next time that I stream, we will have some War vs. World dailies. Usually the PvE are just so simple that I keep those, but then like I don't like the weeklies and the special PvEs because sometimes there's just like stuff that I'm not interested in playing. Like I think like today after work I played for a little bit and I had to do like 10 events in the in ore, 10 events in ore, or wait for a meta event that was like an hour out. So I went and did them, but I was like, I didn't super care of going to do those. So I like the mixture on the weekly and the dailies and have like both PvE and War vs. World, so no matter what I can get them done.
You can never have too much treasure.
Commander's going to work. Let me send Aquaman, sand mail. Let's see what I got. Is that it? Yeah, that's it for now at least. I can send her more later. Alright, I think that's right about that time for me as well. Let's go wrap it up. Going to get ready for bed too at night. Of course, you are very welcome. Yeah, these guys are pretty wholesome. They just kind of welcome me and they are on. Almost, I think last week I played on a Saturday night, and that's the only night that I have not seen them running War vs. World because Pahumane, the leader, was not there. I think they literally do War vs. World every single night. They were absolute mad lads, absolute bosses. Okay, let's take care of the inventory. Gear. And sell some stuff. And see what else we can do for the night, but not really much else.
Nice gear.
And all the account bounds. And see how much money we made today. I was trying some flipping, some market flipping. Let's see if I can find the. Let's see if I can find. Mostly, I am learning the website that I was using, but I was watching a video of Flandrel. I hope I'm not messing up that name. But I was watching a video on flipping items on Guild Wars, and it was very interesting. It sounds like you do have to like check every day what might be worth it, and then you also need some play money. That's the biggest thing that I don't have at the moment. You need to be able to like take a little bit of a risk and say, okay, I'm gonna buy a bunch of this and I'm gonna try to sell it at this price. And let's see what see if I can find that website I was using today. I cannot remember what it was called. It was some type of abbreviation. Guild Wars 2 BLTC. Here it is. Okay, so I was using this. Items to flip. Ghostly Infusion. So you can open it. And buy for 55 and sell for 72, and you should be profiting 5 gold. So this is pretty cool. You can, the one thing that you gotta keep in mind is, honestly, the Ghostly Infusion, they don't cost a lot. They only cost 55 gold. That's pretty awesome. I should get some more infusion. I'm always just out of money. Darn, dude. But one other thing that matters is how many are sold per day. So offers 14, bought 31. So they don't move very often. So it's kind of on the risky side of things. But you should be taking a look every day, because the imbalances in between the sell and the buy and sell in within the market, they happen pretty often. They happen daily. So this looks different than it looked this afternoon. And I did try to flip one single item. I think it was a glacial lodestone, and it did work. I did make some money, but I just don't have any play money for me to do like 10, 15, 20 of those at a time. But if you do have money to throw in this, like, you could do this with very expensive items. Like, let's say you had a bunch of gold. Like, let's say you are actually a big money spender. Dude, you can buy the Festive Confetti Infusion. That's probably one of the most expensive items in the game. And spend 3,300 gold. Who has that available? Not me, but if you are a big time spender, you could buy it for 3,333, 3,301, and sell it for 4,499, and that should net you. Okay, here's the part that I'm struggling with, okay? It's understanding how much expenses you have compared to how much you're actually making. So this 15.38 right here, is it the actual profit? But then, like, your return of investment here, your ROI, return of investment right here, says 15.87. So, like, what is this 15.38? And also, what are your expenses? So I feel like I can figure it out, but so 4,499 times 0.85, because there is 15% expenses from selling on the trading post. So there is 5% listing fee and a 10% transaction fee when you actually sell, right? So yeah, no, this math is pretty accurate. So if you buy for 3,301 and you sell for 4,499, even with the expenses, you're making 3,824, which is about 523 more, which is, so this is correct. So if you had the money to play with this, you'd make a 500 gold in one transaction, and with potentially zero work. It's just that it's going to take a while for somebody to buy this. Like, you can definitely, you have a lot of margin. You have 500 gold of margin. So even if the prices go up and down, maybe you'll make 400, maybe you'll make 300, but you're still making a lot of gold for absolutely clicking 3 buttons. So this is cool. You should keep an eye out. I think once I get to a point where I have a little bit more money, right now I just restarted because I just finished the Bifrost. I will take a look at this because, Berserker Ring. Wow. Buy 8, sell 14, you make about 392 you make, yeah, that's a 47%. Right now, this is a 47% return on investment. That's pretty cool. Hey, we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do one right now. See how it goes, and we'll check in on the next time. I'll let you guys know how it went. So did I didn't finish. I didn't finish to sell.
That looks valuable.
Let's see. Is there anything else to open? Oh no, the rest we can sell. We'll sell another time, but I do want to try that. So, Berserker Ring. Is that what's it called, right? Let's double check. Yeah, Berserkers with a S. Berserkers.
So many upgrades, so many papers to file. It's a busy job.
I can't find it. It's about 3 gold. Let's list it for price. Let's see if we can find it. It's about 3 golds to buy it. Shaman's ring. Wow, this is a difference too. 1 gold and 40 1 gold and 40 silver, and you can sell it for 4. I don't know how many are selling of these though. Berserkering. Okay, I have a feeling more people have caught up on this, and it's not at this price range anymore. That's why I'm not finding it. Am I going insane? Whoa! Bringer's intricate gossamer insignia. You could order this for 2 gold and sell it for 5. It might just take you a little bit of time, but looks like there's plenty of opportunities. Dude, I did put this thing to sell for 25. Did anybody beat me? 65, 25, 69. No, that's still mine. Wait, did they? No, yeah, they did beat me. Somebody did beat me by 1. Oh, that's annoying. Did I misspell it? Is that why? Oh, yeah. Berserker ring. I. You're correct, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, so buy Berserker's ring. So 823 exotic. Am I looking at the right thing? 86. This is level 78. So there's got to be like a level 80, I think. Level 70, 78. What are the stats on it again? Plus 90 power, plus 64 precision, plus 64 ferocity. Plus 90. That's it. That's it right there. Plus 90. Plus 64, plus 64. It's 14 gold now. It sure as shit ain't 3. The buy is 8. Oh, I see. There it is. Should we give it a shot? What do you say? How much was the... It's a 4... It's a 4 gold profit, so we do have a little room. It's worth a shot. The thing is, okay, let's do this. So, if I was to put in an order right now, I would find it tomorrow.
job
Since
is so
this
rewarding.
item is
I love
posted
my
on the
work.
website, I have a feeling that the difference in between, like the ROI, is gonna get a lot smaller. So what I should do is that I should do one of these at the beginning of the play session instead of at the end, so that I can notice throughout the play session if I can just go to a trading post, pick it up and sell it. If I do it now and I sit on it until tomorrow after work, I think that the difference in between the current buyers and the current seller's price is gonna close up. So it is not the end of the world at all. It's just that if I place the order now, I won't be able to pick it up until tomorrow regardless. So I think this would be fun to learn. Let me save this page. Let me save this page right now, so I don't have to look it up every time. So yeah, I have this saved. It is something to try every day. Maybe like you'll spend what, 5 minutes doing it, and then you could make a few gold. And the more that you're able to do this, like, dude, look at this. Holy cow. Well, nobody's doing this because nobody can find this. There is a sell for $10,000 and a buy for $2,000, but nobody has it, so nobody can sell it. But dude, like, you can, if you drop one. What is this? Why is this worth so much? Used to construct the catapult build site. The catapult's primary function is to deal heavy area damage. Somebody just posted this for 10,000 gold and just try? Is that what's going on with this one? Because it doesn't look like, it just looks like it's a regular catapult, or am I going in, or am I missing something here? Yeah, I think 10,000 gold is the most you can price an item at. So like people just put stuff at 10,000 and then they hope that somebody just misclicks, I guess. Very sad. Very, very sad to see, but Memory of Battle. I need 250 of these. Alright, let me empty out the inventory, and we're gonna do some of this tomorrow. That's for sure. Or at least next stream. Tomorrow I don't know if I can stream because I'm going camping at the end of the week. I'm going camping for the 4th of July. Breakfast boys, you're doing anything fun for 4th of July? We're doing a float. We're going to a river here in Missouri and staying camping and then going on a float. Excuse me. Where are you guys going on vacation, if I can ask? I'm just curious. Oh, a couple gold. We'll take it. Bam. Another couple golds. Good stuff. Man, the unidentified dyes have dropped in price so much. They used to actually be expensive. Now they're so easy to get with World vs. World. Like, I think it's not even worth. It's not even worth selling it. It's better to just.
All right, everyone.
Play the
Let's
lottery
get down to
and
business.
See if you get a rare one.
You can never have too much treasure.
Like that. What's it worth? It's worth nothing. Fantastic. Alright. If I find an expensive one, then I will sell it. But if they're worth 8 silver like that one, I will keep it and just use it. Alright. Anything else that I can sell? These are worth a couple pennies. We'll take that and sell another one of these and sell another one of these. Oh, let me see, for Warbringer, Guild Wars 2. For Warbringer, we need these. So we need a stack of these, a stack of those, a stack of these. So I actually gotta watch out because I do have the recyclers for those, and I tend to just recycle all of them instead. Okay, so we have a full stack of Imperial Fragments. Now we need a full stack of Bloodstone. And we have half a stack. A little bit more than half a stack of Dragonite ore. Okay. So I'm not going to use these. I'm going to get a stack before I do those. But it doesn't look like it's going to be absolutely crazy expensive to get Wordbringer done, because this, you can't buy these, you just get by playing. Catmander's Compendium, that's 300 gold straight up. Bam. So that's 300. Actually it's 150. Yeah, it's 150 because I already have the commander. It's 300 if you need both. If you need the Commander's Compendium and if you need the Catmander's Compendium. I also don't know what's the difference in between Catmander and Commander. 50 player squads. Commander is what? 50 player squads. So what's the difference in between Commander and Catmander? Is it literally just the icons? Difference in, actually let me look it up in another place. Difference in between Commander and Catmander. Is there any difference at all? Guild Wars 2. Really, they're the same, other than that really feels like a money grab. Like, hey, I'm just gonna make you spend money because this is the legendary item. Okay, so these are done by playing. This is 150 gold, so not horrible. We can definitely save that. Legendary Spike, I already have one. Gift of Battle. Did I get a Gift of Battle, or am I going crazy? Gift of Battle 2. Yes, I did get it. There it is. So, Legendary Spike, I have it. Gift of Battle, I already have 2. I need 2 more. Vision Crystals, I'm pretty sure I have those. Memory of Battle, those are not expensive. Essence of Strategy. That's cheap. I can do that easy. These are free, and these are not expensive because it's only 20. These I already have. Testimony of Castoran Heroics I already have. These are cheap. These are cheap. These are cheap. Memory of battle, easy peasy, and then another 350 skirmish tickets. Blob of dark matter. Is that the bullshit that you get from recycling? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm actually about to go to bed too, so I appreciate you. And catch you soon. Enjoy your 4th of July. Probably I'll catch you next week. I'm not sure I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but yeah, have a really good time with your family on vacation. I'll catch you soon. Thanks, man. And let's see. Dark matter globe. Acquisition salvage. No, that's the exotic gear stuff. That's fine. I'm just gonna end up. Night night. I'm just gonna end up salvaging my old. They need 10 of those. Why? This is literally my least favorite thing in the entire game. Okay. Why do I have to salvage my it's literally the only reason why you need to do it is because they want you to make space for legendary crafting. It doesn't make any other sense that you just literally need to trash down the toilet your ascended gear so that you can get a piece of material that you're gonna use and you're gonna have it disappear. It doesn't make any sense. 77 Misty Clovers. We're gonna get those just by doing a whole bunch of World versus World. And then also once we have enough skirmish tickets, once we have enough skirmish claim tickets, which I already counted them. I can't remember, but let's do it real quick. 350 plus 525 plus 700 plus 875. Oh, and then I need rank 350 in World vs. World. But I think just by playing normally for this, I think I should be able to get to 350. So I'm not sure what rank am I at. I'd have to be in the. I'd have to be back in World vs. World, but I don't think it's gonna be a big problem to get to 350 because I still have to do a crap ton more of World vs. World regardless. So it shouldn't be a big deal. But plus 875 equals 240 and 2,450. If I can speak, it'd be better. Plus 350, that's 2,800. So 2,800 skirmish claim tickets. Until I get there, I really got nothing else to do other than stack those. So I really should just play regularly, save my materials up. And once I reach 2,800 of those, 2,800 skirmish tickets, I can start using the skirmish tickets that I get on top of 2,800 to get more Mystic Clovers, and I can get 5 a week from World vs. World. So we got a lot of Mystic Clovers to go. Alright, now I'm only at... No, why'd you swap to this? I don't want this one. I want the Gift of Battle. It literally automatically switched by itself. Gift of Battle. I had 5. I need 77. So there you go. I need 72 more. Absolute bonkers. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward for now. World versus World. More World versus World. More World versus World. And let me guess, more World versus World. That's pretty straightforward for now. So play, accumulate, worry about it later. That's how this is gonna go. So I think we are fully done here for the night. Actually, there is probably a couple more things I can still sell. 382. Wow, that's a decent gap. What about 350? Yeah, let's do that. Managed to sell those. 5 golds to pick up. Nice. Another golden 50. Let's go. Sell this. All right. I think that's it, and we can probably finish the rest on the next play session. I don't know if the only person left here is Breakfast Boys. If you're still lurking, I know you went to bed, but if you're still lurking, thank you for lurking. If you are not Breakfast Boys, there is a contest, and you should ask me about it. And right now there is only 3 participants, so it would be you have a 33% chance of winning 50 gold in Guild Wars 2. It costs nothing to sign up. And I will be posting more Guild Wars content on Twitch and on YouTube. I make videos, I make explainers, I make all sorts of speculations when I get to them. I plan to definitely grow the YouTube channel and have more and more content over time. So thanks for being here, and good night.